Halo semuanya, apa kabar hari ini? Welcome back to Home Indonesia's Live Cooking. Sedikit Christmas edition today with me Nivia to represent Home Indonesia. So hari ini kita akan masak bareng Chef Ivan Yo. It's an honor because dia itu seorang celebrity chef. Dia itu udah sering tampil di TV-TV dan hari ini dia akan hadir di Home Indonesia's Live Cooking. Jadi kita akan masak black pepper crab noodle. Ya, yaitu mie yang memakai mie kepiting lada hitam. Nah, siapa di sini penggemar mie? Hari ini aku bilang ini show yang sangat special. Why? Karena aku di sini hari ini ada supporter nih. Hai Sharon. Halo. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Biasanya aku sendiri, tapi hari ini aku ada temenku yang baik banget. She's my sister with me over there. So shout out, hi. So thank you banget udah pada hadir. Seperti biasa aku akan review dulu. Memang kemarin aku postnya itu hari ini mie-nya itu kita akan masak pakai kepiting. Tapi pagi ini aku nggak dapat kepiting, jadi aku akan buat versiku sendiri itu pakai rajungan. Jadi Chef Ivan tetap bakalan pakai punya dia, yaitu kepiting, mud crab. Tapi aku di sini ada rajungan nih. Nah ini nggak ada kalah enaknya nih. Siapa penggemar rajungan di sini? Halo Ferry, apa kabar? Nah juga aku ada kepa nih. Aku ada kepa banyak. Hari ini sedap banget, ini pesta seafood, pesta kolesterol. Tapi nggak apa-apa, kita lagi mood untuk celebrate Christmas dan juga holidays. Jadi kita perlu menu yang agak spesial. Jadi kalaupun hari ini kamu nggak coba menu ini, kamu bisa nyobain nanti pas deket Christmas atau pas di holidays nanti. Halo, thank you for joining. Kita lagi menunggu Chef Ivan untuk masuk. Buat kalian yang ada pertanyaan nantinya juga bisa langsung nanya ke dia. Soalnya kalian yang banyak mau belajar, itu bisa belajar dari dia. Dia ini adalah seorang chef seperti yang tadi saya bilang, itu celebrity chef. Dimana khas masakannya adalah masakan Teochew. Teochew itu adalah salah satu masakan Chinese, tapi dia itu lebih ke Teochew cuisine karena dari Chinese cuisine sendiri juga masih banyak kategorinya. Ada yang Cantonese, ada yang Teochew. Nah kita bisa nanya-nanya ke dia itu sebenarnya masakan Teochew itu bagaimana dan sebagainya. Halo semua yang udah pada hadir, thank you banget. Sambung ya, sorry tadi aku lagi review sampai setengah. Terus aku juga di sini ada mie lidi. Aku pakai mie lidi karena aku suka mie lidi. Oke, aku ada ebi kering. Halo, Chef Ivan udah masuk. Aku invite dia dulu. Bentar ya. Kita nungguin Chef.
Hi guys. Hey guys.
Hi, hey Chef, how are you?
Hello. Yes, I'm good.
Hello. You're good? Oh, I'm so excited for you to be here today.
You seem quite well prepared already.
Yeah, I have everything set already. But firstly, I want to just thank you for wanting to, hang with us today and to teach us how to do one of your favorite dishes. Yeah,
I'm very honored to be with you guys in Indonesia. I think it's a little bit early. I don't know, you guys eat quite early, is it? Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I eat at 12 every day. So
Is that
now
right?
is this a good time? Yeah,
Okay.
now is this a good time? You know, we get to finish in like 1 hour, and then I'll be ready for lunch.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
perfect Saturday brunch. So I think we're gonna if we can start, are we gonna start? So you're gonna take the lead because I cannot see you at all. So because my crew is
Oh,
actually
okay.
helping me to film this, so I don't know how it's going to happen. So um, I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna listen to your instructions and I'm just gonna go with the flow. All right?
Okay, okay, sure. Actually, the connection is, we're still waiting
A
for the
little bit.
connection to get better.
Okay.
I see your silhouette, but I don't really see you. It's a bit blurry.
The connection is bad, right?
Uh,
Let's see if we can solve
okay,
that
I think
problem.
the
Yeah.
comment even like, yeah, the connection. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I don't see you anymore. You're like woof and then gone.
Yeah. I am behind the
Somewhere.
camera right now. I'm just taking a look at the. Hang on.
Okay. Sure. Take your time. Semoga hari ini aku nggak gagal ya masaknya.
Sebelah.
Aku pengen banget
Sebelah.
berhasil. Aku gagal nggak sih? No, good. Ya, aku ada supporter hari ini, so I already said it's gonna be amazing. Kita nungguin koneksi dari Chef Ivan.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, now it's
I
better.
think the connection has not woken up yet. It's still a Saturday. It's better.
Oh yeah, it
Slightly
is better.
Just a little bit better.
Yeah, we get to see more of you now, but it's okay. I think sometimes because it takes a few minutes to load, after a few minutes it gets better from there. So this is good.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. So anything you want to say to the audiences before we start?
Okay, if I am going a bit too fast, because this dish, right? If you actually follow the instructions, you actually know how to cook the dish. This dish can be accomplished in easily 25 minutes. Very fast dish. Very, very fast. Yeah. So if
very
you want
fast
to impress somebody in a half an hour, this is the perfect dish, provided you impress that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, said
Okay,
a chef, but I'm not a chef, so I expect to be able to just succeed with this, you know.
No, it's very easy. It's really very easy. So don't worry about this. So meanwhile, shall we start the cooking?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Sorry, I'll just
Okay.
have to fix my camera angle first. Just
Okay, sure. Go
a
ahead.
few more seconds. I think. Wait. Yeah, I got everything chopped up. So if you haven't, you can chop up first.
Yep, it's all pretty much done.
Oh, okay. Got it. Let me just see.
So for those people who are not sure what's happening, I'm actually filming straight from my restaurant. So I actually have customers in the restaurant. So if you hear anybody shouting and yelling, it's pretty fine. It's pretty normal in the restaurant.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
We have some kids
What
here as
time
well,
is it?
so it's gonna be fun.
Okay. I think it's like the peak hour for your restaurant to be where there are so many customers right now, right? Because it's lunchtime.
Yeah, we just opened at 12 sharp, so we have some early reservations here and there. Most of the time, these customers are people who stay around the vicinity. So we are kind of like a community bar restaurant where most of our customers, we know them personally, and yeah, so we've all been friends after this years of setting up the restaurant here in this part of Singapore. Yeah, so it's a little small street. It's a small street, yeah.
Oh, it's a small street. Where is it located?
Yeah.
In which area?
It's actually near the east, so it's in a place called Teochew Road. So Teochew is a street that has a lot of traditional foods. So a little introduction for myself. If I think you've done it already in Bahasa Indonesia, right?
Yeah, I did. I got it covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do some of these old recipes, and then we try to modernize it because we want to keep this tradition alive for the younger generations, especially for my son and my nephews and nieces, so that they know that our heritage, the foods from our heritage are this sort of foods. Yeah, so I think that's very important. Yeah, so one of these dishes that we are doing today, which is the black pepper crab, is actually one of the favorite dishes that my grandmother used to cook. Okay,
Okay,
so
awesome.
yeah, so traditional Teochew people, we actually like our crab steamed, but I think steaming is just a little bit too lazy. It's not really exciting for the younger ones. Yeah, the younger ones want a little bit more punch in the flavors. Yeah, so let's. You look like you're ready.
Yeah, okay. I do. I'm ready. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So on this, maybe on the side, while we have you have 2 induction cookers there or 1?
Actually, I have my steamer right here. I can steam the crab. This.
Okay, awesome. So all I need you to do is to have the steamer ready on a boil, and then we're gonna blitz through the paste. Okay. So just run through with your ingredients. You have your red onions, your shallots all chopped up. Do you have
yes, I have it.
Okay, so you want to chop it up as fine as possible. If you can, try to spread it out a little bit so that the rings, they break up.
Okay.
Okay, can you see the rings? They are broken up.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Why we want to do this is because we want because this is basically a form of sugar. All right. What we do when we put it on the fire, it caramelizes the paste. It gives the paste like the rempas a little bit of that body. All right. We want it to be slightly sticky as well. All right. So this is the natural sugars that comes when you cook the shallots. Okay. Then of course we have the next one, which is the garlic mince. Okay.
Yep.
If you are if you're lazy for it, you can actually buy the one ready from the shop.
Yeah. You got so much of it. I think I get only half of from yours.
No, because my palate, I tend to like something that's a little bit much richer. All right, I like a little bit much stronger taste. So usually I'm a little bit much more generous with my ingredients. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So that's my sous chef.
Oh, hi, hello.
Hello. She can speak Indonesia bahasa.
Oh, really?
Okay, very good. Yes. So we get brown sugar.
Apa kabar? Yeah. We get
brown
sugar. Yep.
Black pepper. Okay. Most importantly, your butter.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I have it in the fridge. Let me just take it out for a while.
Yeah, you have to take it out. So it's easier to work with later. And of course, dark soy sauce. Okay.
Dark soy sauce. Yep.
And oyster sauce.
Okay.
Take your time, don't worry.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry.
I always think that I have everything ready, but I always miss a thing or two.
It happens.
It happens to me all the time.
It happens to us as well, chefs. Alright.
Okay. It's good to know. Okay.
You have dried shrimp here? Okay,
yeah, I have it.
So in Indonesia, I think you guys have different styles of dried shrimp. Use the shrimp that you like the most. It's fine. It's not that important. These are additional flavors. So in the list of the ingredients, I didn't show you this one. This is actually fish powder.
Fish powder, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically like you can go to any Chinese store and buy this dried fish, and basically we pound it into a powder. That's it. All right. So you can do this in ikan bilis.
Is that the secret ingredient to this recipe?
This is a proprietary ingredient. That means we made this ingredient in our store. So it's a little bit special. So if you want something that is uniquely yours, okay, you can actually take any other items that are a dried seafood or whatever, your favorite seafood, try to pound it into the powder and add it into the sauce, and that will become your own taste that is uniquely yours.
Yep. That's true.
Okay, so now
this is the reason why they have to visit your restaurant when we are in Singapore, to get the authentic crab noodle.
Yes. So
okay.
in our store, you can see there's an open kitchen. We actually share our recipes very easily. but because we know that nobody can create them. Okay.
After this, I'm not sure. I might surprise you.
Yes, I'm quite sure you'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna take a normal saucepan.
Yep.
All right, a normal saucepan. We're gonna start the fire on high.
Okay.
So
can I just use a skillet?
Sorry.
I think using a skillet is fine, right?
Yeah, but you're dressed in a nice white, so it might splatter all over you.
Oh. It doesn't matter. It's the only thing that can go with the induction stove. So awesome. I'm stuck with no choice. Okay.
Okay.
A little red is nice. Yeah.
Sorry?
A little red is nice for the Christmas.
Okay, awesome. If you don't mind, I don't mind.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is this. I'm going to be doing a slightly larger portion of gravy because incidentally, I actually have an order for this today. So I'm going to use this opportunity to do this as well for my customer later. All right. So don't get too excited about the portion sizes, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to use about half a cube of butter. You guys should be using about a quarter cube.
A quarter cube. Okay.
Yep. All right. So nice and melted.
Great. Do you only do Teochew cooking?
No. I actually learned quite a number of other type of cuisines as well, like French, Italian, Japanese mostly. So I tend to incorporate all these different techniques I learned from these different cuisines into my Teochew cooking. So some techniques are a little bit much more modern, so they're smarter. So I think that they are actually very good to kind of update our old traditional methods that is already obsolete because now there's technology, right? There's no need to do certain things in a certain way. Yeah. So unless it is backed by the fact that the flavors, if let's say the technique is better in terms of flavor, I will use it. All right. As long as we don't change the original idea of the cuisine, I think that's what we are trying to keep at. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So are you saying that you created all the recipes in your restaurant?
Yes, that's right. So there are some of them are recipes that are passed down from my grandmother. There are some recipes that are a mixture. So like Sarah, she's a Malay lady, right? So she's very good with her chilies. You know, the Malays are very good at chilies. So we actually use her ideas on the chilies that goes into our recipes as well. So there's a lot of a mixture of cultures and cuisines. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
But the core is still ultimately Teochew. Yeah.
Okay.
So
like
you
how
want
is
your butter?
Teochew? Okay.
So you want your butter nicely melted like that. All right?
Yep.
Let's not try to burn it in the process. Yeah.
Okay. I almost burnt it. I tell you, I always put my fire on medium high. High.
You must be patient with it. Certain things have to go slow, certain things have to go fast, alright?
Okay.
Yeah. So you just want to do a quick stir. Okay, so once you can see that the butter is slightly bubbling, alright? You can add in all the other stuff, like for example the garlic.
The garlic, okay.
Okay, we can add in the garlic. It's okay, you don't hit the sizzle, it's fine.
I have to leave some for the crab, right?
Sure. I mean, if you like your garlic fresh and all that stuff, no issues at all. But if you want to steam your crab with the garlic, it's also great as well. There is no right and wrong. Again, the recipe I provided you guys is just basically the original base recipe. It's up to you to do whatever you want to do with the recipe to make it yours, all right?
Okay.
So it's slightly nice and sizzling. Okay, I want to add the shallots as well.
Okay.
So you guys should be a natural at this because you're basically making a half a rempah, right? For your rendang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. All right. So like the rempah, you want it to constantly stir it well.
I think I have to add in some butter just because my skillet is pretty big.
Okay, yeah, you can add in more butter. There's no
Yeah.
harm adding more butter.
Because, yeah, it seems like the butter is melting. Like, I cannot even see it anymore. So I need to add in some more. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so skillet size is also very important when you're making sauces. Okay, so a lot of I
Yep.
think a lot of home chefs, they tend to overlook this. Is the size of your this equipment. All right, sometimes you end up making too big ones, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, you end up using more ingredients than you should.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Right? Yeah,
I'm
it's
using more
very
butter right
important.
now because of it. Yep.
Awesome.
Lesson learned.
Yes,
Okay.
lesson learned. Okay,
So we
so
keep
once you
stirring it.
have,
Okay.
you just keep
Mm-hmm.
stirring until you see that
Mm-hmm.
the colors are kind of melded together, melt together. All right, so they're like kind of
Yeah.
consistent in color. The
Okay.
smells are also really strong and pungent. All right, they're very
Mm-hmm.
beautiful aromas because of the butter and the garlic and the shallots.
Yep.
All right, so this is the time you
Mm-hmm.
want to add your coloring, which is the dark soy sauce. So this dark soy sauce is
Okay.
the one that I'm using is slightly sweeter. All right.
Okay. How many tablespoons?
Yeah, you can use about 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Usually I never measure my dark soy sauce. I just wing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually I don't measure either.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course you don't.
I don't measure either, really. I've never
Okay.
measured when cooking, so the only form of measurement is always the taste. So you want the taste that is right. Okay, so you get a color like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice brownish black color. All
Wow.
right,
Yeah,
and you
it
should have a
smells so
layer of
good. Yep.
right. You should have a layer of oil on the top, which is the butter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that will disappear in a while a bit. All right, so now we
Yep.
have all
Yep.
the sugars in, right? We want to add a little bit of saltiness. So you are using oyster
Okay.
sauce. Okay,
Okay.
so the oyster sauce, about 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna add
Wow, we
more
use
because
the
I'm
same brand.
doing. Oh, is that right? Yeah, this is
Yes.
the only brand everybody uses.
Singaporean. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should you should contact them for your endorsement or something.
Okay. Actually, I use another brand for the longest time before I switched to this.
Right.
Yep.
So you prefer this brand because it's a slightly how to say it's silkier. I think the taste is silkier.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's really good. Yeah, I should ask
Yeah.
for endorsement.
Yeah, you should. They'll, they'll,
Okay.
they'll probably make you wear a shirt with a brand or something. You look like a panda.
I wouldn't mind. Okay.
Seriously.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe not with the panda. I don't know.
Not with the panda.
Okay.
Okay. So you got a color like that. All right. Now
Yep.
is the time to add in your dried shrimp. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
So the seafoods all together. So we want to add the seafoods together.
Did you chop
So
your dry shrimp?
no, these are the dried shrimps are so dried they become really flaky. So I just leave it as it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't soak them either. So I don't want to soak them. I want them to absorb the full flavor of the shrimp. All right. So if they were
Okay.
to water down you soak the shrimp, the taste will be watered down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Yep.
if you have the fish powder like I do, then you can just add it all in. If you don't, it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Just go on as per normal. Just stir.
Okay.
Okay. And now we have a tasting time. All right. We have to taste the food because we don't know how salty or how sweet the thing is because everything's all by gas, right? So let's
Okay.
taste it,
Yep.
but be careful. It's really hot because of the oils.
Okay.
Okay, this is really salty. So the one way to
Okay.
get
Let
rid
me.
of salt. Have you tasted yours?
What is it?
Is it salty for you?
Yeah.
Salty, right? So okay, now is the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
to
It's.
correct the saltiness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we to add
Yeah.
sugar. So we have brown
Okay.
sugar on the side.
Yeah.
Do you have brown sugar there?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, so you want to add a little bit by bit, and we correct to taste.
Okay.
Just stir it and make sure it's all evenly worked out.
Okay. Let me just grab it real fast. There's no certain amount of sugar that we should use, right? Like we just adjust it.
I think for sugars is you can actually look at, if you look at the recipe, it's about 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar. All right, but again,
Okay.
I'm not so sure whether the folks in Indonesia like their food sweet, because I remember very clearly when I went to Jakarta, you guys like your food sweet. So you can
Yeah,
maybe
that's
you want to add
true.
more. I
Except
don't
for
know.
me.
Is
Except
that
for
right?
me, I don't like sweet.
Except for you.
Yeah, I don't like it sweet, but most people here like it sweet. So yeah,
Yeah,
it really is
exactly.
up to you guys. Yep.
Yep. So the base will be 1 to 2 tablespoons. But if you like it sweeter, don't worry. You can be a little bit generous if you're not worried about the
Okay.
health aspect of things, because we're gonna add in all the spices later. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So here we have black pepper. All right. The black pepper is
Mhm.
quite a fair bit. All right. So we're gonna add it slowly and stir, because the black pepper is going to slowly absorb the oil, the butter. Okay. We're using the
Okay.
black pepper to absorb the butter.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you don't put them all in together?
No, what, a bit by bit, and stir. We want it
Okay.
consistent. Yeah. So if you're somebody who doesn't like the black pepper burn, the pedas, you can actually cut down on the spices as well. But I
Mhm.
like my customers know that they're eating black pepper, so I like the spice. So I always add a
Yeah,
lot more.
yeah. Yep. Especially when you mix it with crab. I mean, black pepper crab is
Yeah,
amazing.
it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I
so
was
you
so
should have
happy when you suggested that we are doing a crab recipe.
Is it right?
No, because actually I wanted to ask you to do a Singapore chili crab before this. I mean, I love
That one is
crab. This is like a new recipe that we have never really tried before, and you know, it's
okay.
special. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Be careful. I'm a little bit sensitive about making Singapore chili crab, because that
Really?
recipe, that dish is a very protected recipe. So everybody has their own version. So
Uh-huh.
somebody might come online and scold me that I'm doing the wrong one. So let's not
Oh,
try to touch
okay.
that. Yeah.
But you do a Chef Ivan's Singapore chili crab. I think it's fine.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. So
Okay.
I cannot call it Singapore chili crab. I have to call it Singaporean chili crab or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the paste should look like that. Okay.
Let me see. It's still loading. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's nice.
It should
Yep.
look like that.
Yeah, my dried shrimp is a little bit rough. It's pretty big, but you can.
Let's take a look at your paste.
Okay. Wait. Don't laugh. This is it.
No, I'm not, haven't yet. It's still loading. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, I can see that you're adding quite a bit of stuff. Okay.
Okay.
I think you just made
How
too
is it?
little. Oh, okay. The paste is great. Okay, it looks good. It looks good.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
You better say it's good anyway.
I'm not worried because you're the one eating, so I'm not.
Oh. My family should be worried. Okay.
Yes, it should be. Okay, don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. So once it's done, right, you can just leave it. You turn off the fire. Leave it.
Mhm.
All right. We're going to go to the crab. All right.
I'm sorry. Before that, my paste, the the shrimp is a little bit. It's very big.
Your shrimp is big. Let me take a look at your.
I'll just show you.
Let me see. Okay.
Other than that, I think the color.
Okay.
What? What?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to correct this, the size, you can actually put it into a food
Yep.
processor and just give it a quick blitz.
Quick blitz. Okay.
Yeah, just spin it for a bit, so that it's all consistent. Yeah, so it's not too worrying.
Okay.
It can be safe. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, okay. But do you
Okay.
think I can just, just poke it like until it's
Yeah.
like finer?
Um, you you can, but the problem is that the paste will get drier and drier because the oils will start to cook out, and then you might end up having a biscuit instead of a gravy, a paste. So that's I think the fastest way to resolve it is to put it in the processor and blend it. But if you are not too
Okay.
picky about it, you can actually yeah,
Leave
keep it that
it.
way. It's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I think I'll just I'll blitz it in the processor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, extra task.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Can go ahead.
Are you,
Let
are
me
you,
get my processor real quick.
okay, you grab your processor. I go grab something else real quick as well.
Okay, awesome. What is actually the key ingredient to cooking Teochew cuisine? I mean, like, is there like certain ingredient that you use at every Teochew recipe?
Yes, mostly fish. So we use a lot of fish in all
Okay.
sorts of formats. So either fish sauce, fish powder, fish bones, fish stock. A lot of fish goes into it. So because
Okay.
traditionally the Teochews are near the water, so we have a lot of access to seafoods. The other
Okay.
things that we do a lot is curing and fermentation and pickling. So we actually pickle our stuff a lot. So if you go to the supermarkets, a Chinese supermarket, you'll notice that some of this, what they call the caixing, the vegetable hearts, that are pickled are mostly from originating from Teochew in China. All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Oh.
So we do a lot of this pickling stuff because the Teochews are actually quite known to be very
Mm-hmm.
cost conscious. So we eat everything. So
Oh,
from
cost
the leaves
conscious.
to the roots, yeah. Even the shells and everything, we eat the whole
Okay.
thing. Right? So we don't want to waste anything. So that's
I
I think
see.
that's the fundamental philosophy of what Teochews are actually. So our cooking, of course, is affected by and influenced by all these traits as well. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Um,
Let's do a quick taste.
I think my my sauce is done.
It's done.
Yeah, it looks good now.
It looks good, yeah. So
Yep.
you can now package it and sell it already.
Okay. I wouldn't
Okay.
have to pay any fee to you,
No need
right?
to pay royalties. No need, no need, no need. It's yours. It's yours to keep.
Okay. It's looking good. Okay, now we can move on.
Okay, so we are going to prepare the crab and the clams now.
Yep.
You can buy any clams you want. You want to use cockles, sure. You want to use the white clams, like what I'm doing right now, is great as well. You want to use mussels, also can. No
Okay.
one's stopping you. All right.
Yep.
But you want to soak them in the water. So these are live clams. They've been soaked in the water for a bit after about 1 to 2 hours after I bought them, just to
Mm-hmm.
clean it out a little bit. All right. The crab, of course, I'm using mud crab from Indonesia. It's easy to buy here.
Oh, wow.
So this
Okay.
one is about 850 grams, 900. So if you have a
Okay.
big family, you want to serve with a lot of crabs, sure, no problem at all. You
Okay.
might buy 2 kilos, 3 kilos. The recipe doesn't change.
Okay.
It's fine.
Funny, it's easy
Okay?
to find there, but it is not easy to find here.
Yeah, because all the crabs are coming to Singapore.
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
I have to
exactly.
blame Singaporeans for this.
The crabs are too nice.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the things that we want to know about crab is that you do not try to crack the shell, all right, way before.
Okay.
Okay, you just only want to crack it before you cook it. All right, so you can use
Yep.
the back of a knife, just do a slight tap.
Okay.
Okay, this helps easier. So the reason why we don't do this beforehand, all right, is because the flesh of the crab, like prawns and fish, they are very sensitive to heat. Okay. So they tend to lose moisture, and then when you lose moisture, you find that your crab has become very skinny. You probably lost a few kilos already by the time you're cooking it. So that's the last thing you want to have a skinny crab on a plate. Okay, so you want to just do that. So you are using flower crab, right? You told me earlier.
I'm using flower crab. Yep.
So the flower crab, the difference is that your flower crabs are from the sea. These mud crabs are from the river. All right. So the taste profiles will change a little bit. So mud crabs, the flower crab that you're using is probably going to be lighter in flavor. So you probably want to be a little bit more light-handed with the sauce later, so you can taste the crab.
Okay.
So we want to knock this, guys. Okay.
Yep.
So depending on your, I think your flower crabs, you don't have to knock them out because they are skinny anyway. Okay, so you want to steam them. Just open up the crab, put a little bit of soy sauce, very light drizzle.
Okay,
just a very light drizzle.
Let me get my soy sauce real fast.
And if you're on the way, you might as well get some sesame oil as well. If you have sesame oil, you don't have sesame oil, it's fine. You can just use regular olive oil.
Okay, I have sesame oil right here.
Okay, you want to do a little drizzle over it as well.
Over the crab?
Yes, over the crab. Just stretch it over the crab. All right. Then you want to put the clams together with the crab in a bowl, like that.
Oh, the clams put together in a bowl?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Just put together. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so let's bring the boil up to high, the steamer. Let's get it burning.
Okay. Are we going to steam it now? Okay.
Yes, we are going to steam it now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep, sure.
We're done. We're going to put this in, and we're just going to let it cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay?
Okay, 12 to 15 minutes. Okay. I'll have to transfer my crab.
the mixing bowl is too
because my steamer is like the 3-layer steamer. I cannot put everything in a bowl. Yeah.
Okay, so what we are putting in a bowl and not just in the basket or a steamer is because we want the juices that's coming out from the crab and the clams. So remember, if you didn't wash your crab properly, do not use these juices because it's going to be smelly. All right, it's going to be quite smelly. All right, but if how you check it is when you, after steaming, you collect the juices, you take a smell. If it's a smell that you like, use it. If it's not a smell you like, don't use it. That's it. Very simple. Okay.
We will have to check later.
So if you notice that the workflow is that if you're at home and you're very familiar with the recipe already, you can actually put the crabs into the steamer and the clams in the steamer first, then you do the paste. So once you're done, you can actually just transfer and now mix together, and it's going to be much more efficient as well.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were supposed to do the paste. Okay.
Yeah, so we are going to do the paste a bit just for the sake of the viewers off camera.
Okay. Give me a few minutes here. Is it okay?
Sure, no problem. I can see you adjusting your stuff.
I'm sorry I take so much of your time. I know you're busy.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I got a very capable sous chef. She can handle it on her own.
Oh, yep. And tell me you just enjoy getting a break from work.
Yeah, we were working until about 2-3 a.m. in the morning last night, so it's quite tiring.
Oh, really? Is your
Yeah, it's a
is your
Friday
restaurant
night, so
open
yeah.
until midnight?
The restaurant is open because of the COVID, so it's kind of we stopped serving alcohol at 10:30. So we have some folks that
Mm-hmm.
want to sit around over maybe Coca-Cola or tea or water, just chatting. Sure, we keep the restaurant open.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but so so we are using this time to also do our preparation work for the weekends because the weekends are usually very packed and the orders come very
Okay.
fast. So we have to replenish all our ingredients as well. Yeah.
I see. I see.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'm almost done here.
No problem. Oops.
How many years did you actually train to become a chef?
How many years? I've not actually been through proper training, so I've actually been cooking since young.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the family, I didn't have a nanny or a helper, so I'm basically just
Mm-hmm.
given a key, and then when I get back home, I have to make my own dishes. I make my own meals. So I started from there, and it kind of helped when
Oh,
both my
wow.
grandparents they run their own stalls, so they'll pick me up from
Okay.
school, and we'll go to the stalls to help out. So a lot of the training comes from that point of time. Just that the difference was that I never understood what the heck they were doing anyway because they don't actually really explain to you what you're doing. So they
Uh-huh.
actually just tell you, okay, do this, do that, and when I decided to open a restaurant, some of these things start coming
Mm-hmm.
back to me. Then I understand a little bit much more clearly why they're asking me to do certain things. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Wow. So what inspired you to become a chef in the first place?
There's not much of an inspiration actually. The story was actually very bleak and dry because I used to be a designer. So I was
Okay.
very tired
Wow.
with the design world because I spent most of my early career doing design work.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit tired of the things I was doing. And the other thing that I actually enjoyed doing was cooking because on my own free time I would cook and host dinners. So I thought, why not? Let's try
Okay.
to do something a little bit much more challenging and decided to open up a restaurant. Yeah,
Wow, that's a good idea.
that's a good
And that is
idea.
how okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's awesome. And do you brew your own beer?
Yes, we brew our own beers as well. So this company was kind of founded by myself, my brother, and my uncle. So my uncle and my brother
Mm-hmm.
handles the beer side of the business.
I
So
see.
the beers are a little bit special. Just like our kitchen, we actually focus a lot on Asian style beers. So you see things like
Mm-hmm.
uh, Sichuan peppers or Kampot peppers or lime or lemongrass flavors in the beers to kind of go with the food
Oh,
that
really?
you're eating with.
Sichuan pepper in a
Yeah,
beer? Wow, I've never heard that.
yeah. So you have a lot of
Okay.
variations because the Western world they actually have things like stronger beers like they call Indian pale ales, IPAs or whatsoever,
Mm-hmm.
and the beers are generally a little bit much more, how to say, much more robust, much stronger. So they kind of overwhelm our Asian dishes. So
Mm-hmm.
so simply because they are how to say the way they eat and drink, their cultures are different from ours. So I don't know about
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia, but when I was there in Jakarta, I
Yep.
think it's the same thing. I saw everybody, even after dinner, with a beer or a champagne or a wine, they will still order some foods here and there, just eat with while they're drinking. So
Yep,
this is
yep, yep.
something that's very unique to Southeast Asia. In the Western
Mm-hmm.
world, not so much at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But that's very creative, like to start what do you call it? It's like a crafted beer, right? Like,
Yes, it's a
is that?
craft beer. Yes, that's right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very creative because I would say that people would usually do coffee. There's so much
Coffees.
more coffee shops than like a brewery. Yeah,
Yes.
this is good. It is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also a little bit rare because I think in Asia, I'm quite sure we all have this where if you are drinking um, at the times where you're supposed to be working, that means you're
Yep.
not a good person. You know that kind of ideology. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
we have that as well. Predominantly Asian cultures are all like that. But I think because modernization is happening, of course, people are spending more time off work and talking about lifestyles and everything else. So now it's slowly being much more easily accepted for this concept. That's why businesses like ours can actually exist and thrive. Yeah, otherwise it would never have been possible in the past.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
For the audience who has never tried it, when you go to Singapore, make sure to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I will definitely
You
try it
can actually
myself.
buy our beers from if you actually when the airports reopen, okay. You can actually buy
Okay.
them from the airports. You can buy them from online, which can be delivered to your hotel or wherever you're
Oh,
staying in
really?
Singapore. Yeah,
Okay.
we have that as well. Yeah.
Wow.
So we are working on
Okay,
a kind
wow.
of like international shipping as well for our beers as well. So that will take some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Let me know when you already have the international shipping. Asking for endorsement.
I will
I will gladly wear your
personally
t-shirt.
deliver it. You really? Okay, I would personally deliver it to you.
Wow, that's
Okay,
so kind. Okay.
my crab seems to be done. Is yours?
I'm not sure. Mine is not done yet. I don't think mine is
Okay.
done.
Okay,
Yep.
so never mind. I'll wait for you. My crabs are ready. All right. I think meanwhile, while waiting for your crab to get ready, we have your noodles on the standby.
Yep, we do. I do have it. Yep.
Okay, your noodles on the standby. You can get some random vegetables if you want. That you want to get rid of from your fridge. You can use spinach, lettuce, cabbage, bok choy. I found some chives in my fridge, so I
Yep.
thought I'm going to use them anyway.
Okay. The fact is I don't have any. I
No,
just cleaned my
alright.
fridge yesterday. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
right.
And it's the
So
weekend. I'm not going to cook. This is like the last cooking of the weekend.
is that right? I'm very honored to be the last guy in the year for you.
Don't say that. I'm the one who's very honored to learn from you. Okay.
Okay, so if you
Yep.
guys at home are doing this, just chop up your vegetables into small bits. I think this is a very good time to try to cheat your children into eating vegetables because they won't taste the vegetables anyway, right? Because everything's going to be the rempah. The noodles, you
Yeah.
can use any noodles. I'm using whole grain noodles. You can use, I don't know, Western noodles as well. You can use pastas if you want. If you want to use
Yep.
yellow egg noodles, it's fine. Up to you, again, your choice. Right, but I would
Yep.
like to find
Okay.
noodles that are very good at absorbing the flavors. So this one has been already pre-boiled, right? So we're just gonna let it stay here and wait for Nivea to catch up.
Okay. Are you using the whole wheat
Now I
pasta?
no. Yes, I'm using the whole wheat pasta as well. Yep.
Okay. You're waiting for my steamer to catch up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the steamer to catch up. So once the steamer is caught up, it's great.
Okay, let me just check. I'm not even sure whether it's done. I'm scared that it's not, you know.
Show me. Let me get to the camera and see if I can see this.
Wait. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna show you in a bit. Okay, what do you think? You see it now?
Not yet.
It's not,
There's probably
right?
another. Are your clams open? The clams,
No.
are they open?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you probably want to put your this basket is this bowl is on the highest level of the steamer, right?
Yes.
You put it on the lowest, nearest to the water, nearest to the heat, so you'll cook faster. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Should have done it. Okay.
So meanwhile, I'm going to take this time to kind of separate the clams and everything and show you guys what exactly I'm wanting from steaming this crab in a bowl. Alright, so you can sieve out the clams that are not open because most of the time they're probably dead or not fresh. Alright?
Okay.
And the smell is very obvious actually. If your clams are not fresh, there's a very nasty, rotting smell. I think most of us would be familiar with that smell before because we have probably eaten some bad clams in our lives once in a while before. Yeah, that smell. Okay. Yeah, that smells terrible. So I got one dead guy here. Not using it. Okay. Nice coloration. Yeah.
Okay. Are most of your clams open already? Like, are they open?
Yeah,
All of them?
They're all open. Yep. So I probably just lost 2 clams that are open.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll leave it aside. So we want to keep the sauces in here. Alright,
Yep.
be careful because these are a mixture of the seawater or the water the tank they're in. So yours will be slightly much more saltier because yours is from the sea. Alright, this one is mixture of their body juices and everything else. And remember, we didn't add a lot of the seafood flavors into the sauce earlier. Okay, this is very strong. Okay, so I want to add just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit into the paste.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have the time, you can actually weed out the protein strands. They almost look like egg whites. Alright?
Oh,
and,
okay.
This yolks and all that, yeah. They look a little bit of egg whites. You can just pour it in because it gives a nice silky texture to your gravy as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I will have to wait for it to happen.
Sure, no problem. Then we can just stir it slowly, incorporate it. Okay. So you can see why the paste is actually quite forgiving because you always have time to correct it, constantly correct it and adjust it. So if you're cooking this paste like for say maybe for 2 days later, all right, it works as well. Okay, but because it's going to be 2 days later in the fridge, it's going to dry out. So the flavors are going to be much more intense. So you can actually reduce the flavors again, adjust it by tasting and tasting and tasting.
Okay, yep. And we can keep the paste, right? Like,
yeah, you can.
Okay.
No problem at all. But try to keep the paste only, so do not add the seafood, just now the juices. If you want to keep the paste, okay? Do not add the juices. Okay, so basically after we finish the whole process of making the paste, keep it, store it after it's cooled. Alright?
Keep
because
it in
when
the
you add the
fridge.
juices in, you're adding
awesome.
new bacteria in. Yeah.
Okay. Just I think a couple of minutes to go. I don't know.
No problem.
But now that I know that you've been to Indonesia, what is your favorite food? Indonesian food?
Actually, I went to this very interesting restaurant. I didn't get to eat a lot of Indonesian style foods because we were cooking in Jakarta. I cannot remember what's that shopping mall. It's a very large shopping mall where there was a culinary feast. All right, so I was one of the chefs representing Singapore to showcase some of our foods from our shop as well. So we are just basically eating each other's foods. So I didn't really get to eat a lot of Indonesian food.
Okay.
So the host actually brought us to visit this restaurant called Nusa, N-U-S-A, I think. It's a modern Indonesian style restaurant. Very interesting. I think I've never eaten so much coconut and pandan in my life before in one meal.
I
ate a lot of that. I think the chef was just being generous and very welcoming in terms of hospitality towards the other chefs because he was hosting a lot of chefs. So he was giving us a lot of food. I really like the curries. I like the curries. The rempas are very different as compared to what we have in Singapore. Flavors are stronger. It's great.
And we use like real spices. Actually, if you see in Singapore, most are like packaged spices.
Yes, exactly. So it's actually quite rare to have not only spices that's not from not from a packet, but it's also spices that are hand pounded and all that stuff. So very traditional stuff. The taste really comes through. And what I like is I think there is this funny, I can't remember the name of it. It's a piece of dough thing you guys fry and it becomes really big. I don't know what is it called. So they have this It looks like a donut. I don't know. I don't know what is it called.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll
is it
eat a
martabak?
lot of that.
Is
No,
it
it's not martabak.
martabak?
No, it looks like a fish ball. It looks like a dough. Really looks like a dough. It's about
Oh,
this
okay.
small, and you fry it, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until about this size. Then they serve you. So it's quite an
Oh,
interesting
really?
experience. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think you got a special recipe because I never tried it before.
Really. Yeah, maybe because that festival was showcasing a lot of interesting style foods. So maybe not so
Yep,
traditional.
yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so the
You know,
last time I was in
actually, if
Jakarta,
you are into, oh, okay, yeah.
I was in Jakarta maybe for about 3 days, so I didn't really get to try a lot of
To taste.
traditional foods. Yeah, a lot of foods. We were
Okay,
just basically scooting from one location to the other, just doing the shows.
I
So yeah,
see. Yep, yep.
probably another time when COVID has lifted, we probably can go to Jakarta and try it out again, and
Yeah,
maybe you can host me.
yeah.
So take me
Of
for a
course,
tour or
I can
something.
host you, except that you don't go to Jakarta, you go to Medan. I'm in Medan, by the
Medan
way.
is that? Oh, you're in Medan. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Medan is just 1 hour away from Singapore.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
So, if you are into hawker food, it's all Chinese
Yes, of
food.
course.
Like, it's the heaven of Chinese hawker food is Medan, actually.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds
You
good.
should try it. And if you're in Singapore and you want to try something very authentic Indonesian, you should go to Lucky Plaza, the Ayam
Lucky
Penyet
Plaza.
Ria. Yes,
Ayam
it's the
penyet, yeah,
best.
ayam penyet is our favorite food here. We eat a lot of
Oh,
ayam penyet here. Yeah.
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
closest thing to, I mean, it is pretty close to like the one we have it here.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Mm.
I think
Actually,
your crab
yeah.
should be ready, I think.
Yeah,
I
that's
think your
what I
crab
was
should be
about
ready.
to
Yeah.
say.
You take a look.
Yeah.
Take a look at the crab.
I think it's ready because the
The
cloths
colours have
are red
changed?
now. Yeah, the colors have changed and
Okay,
finally.
awesome. Okay, so you want to set aside your the clams like what I've just
But all my
set up.
clams are not open.
They're not open, so then you just take out the crab. We put the clams back in.
Okay, just put the clams back in.
Yeah,
Okay.
put the clams back in and rather leave the clams in there, and the crab you can take it out. It's fine.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not sure whether my crab is thoroughly cooked, but I think it is.
Okay.
I don't know. You want to take a look? I'm not even
Okay.
sure.
Sure. Let me come over and take a look.
I don't think it's cooked. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not cooked at all.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
you
cooked
can put
yet,
it back in.
right?
No, you can put it back in. It's fine.
I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. The crab is stubborn.
I'm sorry we cannot cut the crab yet. All times intended.
Oh yeah. So one of the interesting things that when you were doing the crab, was it from the fridge, directly from the fridge?
No. Actually, it's from my fishmonger this morning.
Oh, okay.
It
So
is
the
straight
important
from
thing is,
the wet market.
okay, so what I'm asking because you have to take note of your temperatures at which you cook your crab, because the crab should be at room temperature and not at chiller temperature. So your timings will also be affected if you are cooking from with a crab that's taken straight from the fridge. Yeah.
Yep.
So these are things
Yeah,
that you take
actually it
note
was
as well.
at
I'm
room
quite sure you guys
temperature.
know.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
I think it's just the
I
Okay,
think
there's a
your-
question.
this-
Finally, there's one question in. How did you
How did
become
I-
a celebrity chef? Yeah, you gotta answer this
I
one.
have no idea actually. I was just asked to do a show on Singapore TV. Then after that, I got more shows and more shows and more shows.
Oh
Then-
wow.
Yeah, and only recently we started to film for Channel News Asia. There's a newscasters network in Singapore, which will be. I think they're actually going to show it in Indonesia, if I'm not wrong as well. So it's quite interesting. So it has gotten bigger, and I think also because I was very focused on researching on our local flavors, our heritage foods, our Teochew foods. So there is rarely do you find a chef of my age being interested in a very old cuisine, right? So I think that's one of the things that actually got me going, becoming a celebrity chef of sorts. I'm still not very comfortable with being called a celebrity chef because I'm not anywhere that celebrity. Yeah. So I'm probably the chef that
you
people
are a
recognizes
celebrity chef.
Okay. No, far from
I
it.
see.
Very far from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yep. Maybe
How
you
about
were
any
using
questions on food,
the.
maybe?
Oh, okay. We don't have any coming in yet,
Yeah.
but maybe I'll check because my device is very far from me.
Sure.
So maybe let me check. Okay.
No problem. Yeah.
Sorry, we should have done the steaming first just now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I also overlooked that part because,
Actually,
yeah.
one of the audience asked like kepitingnya direbus dulu ya. Like, did you steam the crab first? For how long? Yeah. Actually, I can answer that.
So
Yeah, you can answer that, of
wow.
course.
Okay, so
You
the
should
crabs,
answer
you
that.
can actually steam it for what? The crabs steam it for about 12 to 15 minutes. All right. So what you are looking for is this texture where you are the meats are firm, all right, and all these proteins are kind of caked up. When you press it, right, the shells here, it should kind of give way quite easily. All right, but juices are leaking out. So it's for crab, it's actually very obvious to see that it's cooked. But if you are using seawater crab, the doneness of the crab is not as important as crabs from the river. All right, just remember that because the seawater crabs has less parasites. All right, but for the freshwater crab, you have a lot of parasites. So that's the reason why you want to cook them and cook them. But don't worry, even if you undercook them, we are going to cook this later again with the paste. So that's why I said this dish is very, very forgiving.
Yeah, we're going to stir
If you
fry
are
it.
not able to grasp, the temperature of certain things, it's fine because they're gonna do this process over and over again a few times, and even if you repeat it more, it still does not affect the quality of the dish, right? So you have to focus on the paste. Chili crabs, pepper crabs, all this. The star is the paste. The crab is the calafare.
Okay.
All right. So you can change the crab to lobster, to prawns,
it's
to
all in the paste,
sotong, to anything. Yeah, it's all in the paste. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start selling the paste very soon. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I should. Thanks for that. Okay, we have Chef Marlon here joining us. Hi, Chef. He's asking you,
Chef.
what ingredients do you become most inspired by? What ingredients do you become most inspired by? Yep.
Fish. I like fish a lot.
Fish?
I think fish is it's a very versatile product. Only lately, I started to get into plant-based ingredients. So, like for example, I think you guys heard of the Impossible Burger, the meats, the plant-based meats, right? I realized that by using those products, we can actually have. I mean, let's not talk about so big, we don't talk about saving the planet and all things, but it actually does have certain advantages as a chef. All right, so like dumplings and etc. Because these are made from plants, I don't have to worry too much about the doneness of the meats. I'm much more concerned about the doneness and the color, the technicalities of the skin and the wrapping. So it's actually, it comes up much more beautiful as compared to a traditional meat filling dumpling. So these are things that I think, I don't know, it's really more science-based ingredients that kind of excite me a lot more. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, because okay, there are more questions coming in now that you start answering. Yeah, there are more questions. Yeah, what are the condiments for Teochew porridge? Yeah, Teochew cuisine is very famous for its porridge, right? Yeah, that's true. Good question. Yep.
Okay, so that is actually a very, very bad answer, a bad question to ask now. Because
what?
Because Teochew porridge has 128 different condiments.
Oh, what? Really?
Yes. So if you're talking about the naked porridge, the pure
Seriously?
porridge on its
Oh,
own
wow.
is just basically water and rice, right? So why we are
Uh-huh.
using rice water? Because like I said earlier in the show, we do a lot of pickling and fermentation and curing, a lot of which adds a lot of salt, saltiness to the flavors. So you cannot put
Mm-hmm.
salt on salt, right? So definitely the
Okay.
porridge itself has to be something light and bland, so that when all these different flavors come together, it makes a proper dish. So
Yep.
I'm not so sure about Jakarta or Indonesia or Medan or whatsoever, but
Mm-hmm.
back in traditional China,
Mm-hmm.
the condiments are basically the stuff that we can eat on its own. So like for example, I shared earlier the salted vegetables, the pickled vegetables, right? The salted
Mm-hmm.
eggs, right?
Yep.
And stuff like that. So what's happening is that when you put these dishes together, these Lego blocks together, like for example on a
Mm-hmm.
fish, on a steamed fish, pickled olives, pickled vegetables, tomatoes, all these are individual components of Teochew porridge. You
Okay, I
understand?
see.
So
Yep, yep,
basically
yep,
why
yep.
they have so many dishes in front of them is because they're taking this stuff to put on the fish, this on this, and then when they steam it, it becomes a new dish
Okay.
entirely. So these are building blocks. So the concept
Okay.
of Teochew foods is very, very, very different as compared to most other cuisines, and that's why Teochew cuisine is so versatile. It has actually spawned off many other smaller cuisines or sub-cuisines, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, like Japanese cuisine
Yep.
or how it influenced Thai food here and there. All right, so there are a lot
Okay.
of these differences. So if you think that the dishes are finished, they're actually not. They're actually completed building blocks, which are good enough to eat on its own. So the concept is a little
Wow.
bit different for Teochew cuisine. Yeah.
I see. Wow, wow. Okay,
Yep.
okay. I don't know, like before this, I always think that Chinese cuisine is just Chinese cuisine, you know, like I never really gave so much thought about like Teochew, Cantonese,
Right.
anything, you know, but Teochew
Yeah.
apparently is like a cuisine that's like so rich and
I
with the
think it's
origin
actually
and everything. Yep.
interesting because for Indonesia, I think the problem with that, I think a lot of Singaporeans don't see that also because we are very small, right? But in Indonesia,
Well,
because you guys have I mean, you have such a big geography, so different
yep,
states will have different styles of foods and different, I would say, different flavors and different habits, right? So it's the same with
yep,
China.
yep.
Uh, they are basically they are so huge, right? So they are considered like many small countries coming together, and their culture is really as such, right? So when I was there, I was also very shocked by the variety of foods and the versatility of how the ingredients are being used, which is
Mm-hmm.
actually quite daunting actually. So when we go
Yep.
there, it's really a re-education of what we have actually understood here. So what we actually see here in Singapore or in Southeast Asia is a lot of it's really almost like say evolved version of the cuisine, right?
Yep.
Where
That's true.
we use a
Yep.
lot of spices, we use a lot of like curries, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
Yeah.
the core philosophy of some of these dishes actually come from China, Teochew. Yeah.
Yep.
So
From
if you're familiar
China,
with
Teochew.
your Thai food,
Wow.
right? Like they have
Uh-huh.
the beef noodles. These are Teochew style noodles. Or if you go
Oh,
to
okay.
Vietnam, which is the pho, which is also their beef noodles. It's also from
Oh, the
China.
pho?
So
Really?
yeah, pho, yeah, it
Wow.
is.
I'm
So
a
there's a
fan
mixture of that.
of pho. You should teach me how to do pho next time.
Well, Vietnamese pho, I'm not that good, okay? But normal
Oh,
Chinese
okay.
beef noodles, I'm much better at it. Yeah.
Okay. You just do Teochew pho. It's good.
Teochew pho.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to check on my crab. But you know what?
Yes,
This is
please.
like a
Yeah.
personal question.
Yeah, sure.
Just 2 days ago, I was having porridge with
Mm.
dough fritter and then salted vegetable
Yeah.
and ground
Peanuts.
peanuts.
Yeah.
What kind of cuisine is that?
Cantonese.
Cantonese?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So you only eat dough fritters with your porridge. Okay, so there are two types of porridge, which I think the Western folks will determine called congee and porridge. Right?
Okay.
Porridge, for what we actually understand, is actually poached rice. It's basically rice with water. So that's a Teochew style porridge. But for the Hokkien or the
I
Fujian
see.
style or the Cantonese style, it's slightly sticky, like baby food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Okay.
goopy ones, that is a Cantonese or Fujian style porridge. But why the condiments are so similar is because we share the same province.
Yep.
So the Cantonese are
Okay.
at the top, we are at the bottom, we are in the south.
Wow.
So
Okay.
obviously, yeah lah, you know, it's the same part of the
Okay.
China. So that's why our dining habits are pretty much the same.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Ivan is also good at geography.
No, you have to understand the geography to understand
Yep.
how food has evolved.
Yeah,
you
the
have to understand
origin.
that, yeah.
I can see your passion in there.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. I think my crabs are done.
Okay, awesome.
They are better. I mean, not all the clams are open, but some of them are open now. I'm just gonna
so
grab them real fast.
We use the ones that are open first.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Because I've
use this
waited
to heat up
so much of your
my paste as well.
Okay. I have the juices now. Like I have the juices from the clam
Awesome.
and the crab.
Cool. I'm going to get a bit of water as well.
Yep.
So the paste has dried up quite a fair bit. The oils have kind of, solidified, which is a good thing. So I just want to add a little bit of water to liquefy it. Just a little bit of water.
Sorry?
So I'm adding a little bit of water
liquid
to the paste. Yeah, to liquefy
to
the
the
paste a
paste.
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I add the juice of the crab?
Yes, you can. Just maybe 1
But I
tablespoon
give
or
it a
so.
smell
Don't
first,
add
right?
too much. Yeah, give it a whiff. Yeah,
Okay.
smell it.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's nice and hot now.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever you're ready,
Yep.
you can prepare your skillet again.
Wow, my juice smells really good.
They're good? Okay, cool. Then you can maybe take a taste,
Okay.
see how salty it is.
Yeah.
If it's really, really salty, just add 1 tablespoon. If it's not very salty, it's sweet, you can put in 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty salty.
Yeah, okay, so just 1 tablespoon will be good enough. Don't add too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm adding some water to the paste.
Awesome.
I'm trying to move really fast.
No worries, no worries. It's fine. Because this next step,
Yep.
is going to be fast because we cannot wait for the temperatures to change too much. All right. So we have to be a little bit faster.
Okay.
So yeah. So once you're done with your paste, you let me know. I'll tell you what to prepare next.
I'm almost done. Okay, just add a little bit of water, right? Just a little bit, right?
Just to, make the paste a little bit much more watery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm about to be done real fast. Okay, I'm done. Hi. Yeah, I'm done, chef.
Okay.
I'm done with my paste.
So your skillet on okay, so you bring up the skillet, you put on the pan, put on the induction cooker.
Okay.
put a
Can I use a wok
on an
instead?
induction cooker. Sure, if you want to use a wok, if you have a non-stick pan, it's even easier because we're going to cook the noodles for a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, this one only goes with my induction.
Okay. Okay, so on your induction, right, you
Yes.
maybe about, I don't know.
Sorry, is it oil? I lost you. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hear you. I'm sorry. Yeah, now I can.
Okay. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put in a bit of water in the wok, right?
Okay, water. Yep.
Yep. So and you want to bring it up the temperature and heat it up. So let it simmer, let it sizzle a little bit.
Okay.
Then your noodles. Okay, your noodles, you dump it in.
Yep.
Okay, so basically you're stir frying with water.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. This is something new.
Okay, you're stir frying water. So what it does is that the water steams up relatively fast. So you're actually cooking and hydrating the noodles at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
So that it's always nice and silky, nice and oily. Okay.
Okay.
So
This is high heat, right?
Yeah,
High heat.
Very high heat.
Okay.
So you want to see the steam coming out.
Okay.
You can see this.
Okay.
Okay. So the noodles are now not clumping together already. So that's a good sign. And you can see that they are nice and firm and bouncy. So this is a good sign. So when you start to hear the sizzle, that means the water is already finishing. All right. You want to give a little bit of crisp, add a little bit of oil. You want to fry the noodles. Okay, the fragrance is awesome.
Just a little bit of oil, right? Do you use sesame oil or just any cooking oil?
Yep. Any cooking oil. I like to use sesame oil because I like the fragrance as well. Yeah. But if you want to use olive oil, sure. You want to use vegetable oil, sure. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. So now we want to
let me just
incorporate a little bit of that pepper sauce.
I'm sorry, I'm catching up.
Don't worry. Catch up slowly.
Okay.
Don't worry, there's a lot of time. It's stir frying takes some time. Don't worry.
Yep.
If you're lost, let me know because I can help you.
Okay.
I cannot see you, but I can help you.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to.
Yep.
I'm just about to add some oil. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I got one extra ingredient that you don't have, so I will use this time to cook the other ingredient, the vegetables.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, now I'm going to add in some of the paste, right? Not all, but some.
Yeah, just some.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa, is that accident?
No, it's the lid.
Oh, the lid. Okay. Okay.
I promise you, this is looking good.
Looking good. It's smelling good, yeah? It's smelling good as well.
Yeah, it's smelling good.
Very good, yeah. Okay. I will flake my noodles first. You still have the crab to go, don't worry.
Okay. So the noodles look look dark.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So my crew is very happy that we are doing pepper crab this morning as well, because
Oh,
that means
really?
lunch for them is pepper crab.
Oh, wow. You should go on live with Home Indonesia more often, so your crew will be happy.
Sure. No problem. Happy to do
Okay.
so. Okay, so
Wow.
which part are
Okay.
you at now? Are you
I'm
with the
at
noodles?
mixing the paste. I think I put too
Okay,
much
cool.
noodle in because I don't have enough paste. I mean, like, I cannot use. Yeah, I cannot use too much paste, you know, or I will not be having enough paste for my crab. So,
Don't worry,
yeah,
don't worry about it.
trying
Don't
my
worry
best.
about it. You can always add more water to the paste. It's fine, because the paste is quite salty
Okay.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, I think I'm about done with my noodle.
okay, so you
Gonna
can put your
transfer it
noodles
now.
into the serving plate.
I'm sorry, it doesn't look as dark, okay?
No, it's fine. You can adjust that
Okay.
subsequently. Okay, so I'm gonna add my other stuff in right now. I'm gonna add the clams first. I'm gonna give it a light toss. Okay.
Okay.
The crab, I'll throw it all in the mixing bowl so it's easier. The crab, I've done it the same thing as well.
Okay.
Just a bit.
Sorry, what part are you on right now?
Okay, so I just stir fried the clams just a little bit, bring up the heat. Okay, to mix with the.
Sorry, I cannot quite hear you. Sorry, I cannot quite hear you. I cannot quite hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear
Mhm.
me? Okay, so I stir fried the clams.
Yeah, now I can see you, but I cannot hear you really clearly.
Oh no. Hang on.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay.
Now it's better. Yep. Yeah, now it's better.
So basically just now what I did was I stir fried the clams. Okay, and I put the clams into a
You
mixing
stir
bowl.
fry the
And
the
I'm doing the
clam.
same thing with the crab. Yeah, and I'm doing the same thing with the crab right now.
Okay. You stir fry with the paste or just the oil?
With the paste.
With the
So you can
paste.
add a bit of, yeah, with the paste.
Okay. Okay, I should add water, is it? Sorry, I cannot hear you. Hello? Hello, Chef.
Oh, I think the
I lost
connection
you
is
for like the last minute. But it's okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in my my clam, and I'm gonna stir fry my clam. After that, I'm going to do exactly the same with my crab, right?
Yes, that's right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So basically,
Okay.
what you need to do is just stir fry your clams separately from the crab so that they coat evenly. Okay, it doesn't matter as well if you're not good at it. Just dump everything in, heat up your sauce, and we just put it in the mixing bowl and stir. It's fine as well.
Okay.
Okay, so no worries
Yes.
about that as well. Okay, we can just do this the cheap way.
Okay, so I stir fry with the paste, okay?
Yep, sure.
It smells so good. Yeah, it smells really good. You guys at home should try it. I mean, this is awesome.
Very easy recipe to cook.
Yep. Smells amazing.
Okay. So I'm starting to plate the dish as well. There's no stress there. No worries.
Sorry?
I'm starting to plate the dish, alright? So I'm just putting the clams onto one side so people can pick off the clams if they want just to eat clams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Give me a few minutes here, okay?
No worries, no worries. Still got some time.
Okay, I'm about to do the same with the crab.
Awesome.
Okay, how do you plate it?
Exactly like the photo.
Oh, you're going to have to send it to me, okay? Another photo, like I mean, the one you are doing right now.
Okay, so this guy's so excited.
Wow, looking so good.
Right.
Did you happen to put the coriander?
Yes, I'm gonna put a coriander right now as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a rough chop of the coriander. So we only want the leaves, alright? Because the leaves kind of freshen up the coriander. For those people who want to make it a little bit much more Western, you can actually do a squeeze of lemon. It's fine as well.
Yep.
Right, it freshens up the dish.
Hello, Dad.
Okay, that's it.
So you never mix the clams and the crabs, right? Like you put them separately in separate bowls.
Yeah, correct. No, in the same bowl. So I put them in the same bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yours looks amazing.
Don't
yeah.
Worry, you haven't plated yours yet, that's why. It's coming soon.
Yes,
it's almost there.
Yep, coming soon. I'm almost there. Wait. I just feel so bad for taking so much of your time, you know.
It's fine. It's alright. Some of the customers here are having a good time watching the show as well.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh, really? They are watching?
Yeah, they are watching. They're just standing behind the camera and watching.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I mean, lunch might be served late today.
Trust me, you're one of the fastest cooks already. Yeah,
really?
I had it worse. Yeah, I had it worse. Way worse.
You have seen worse?
2 hours of cooking. Yeah, 2 hours.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah, really. Yeah, really quite fast.
Okay, actually mine was not bad. It's because of my steamer, not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, whatever. Okay. Wait, I'm getting my noodle.
Let's see.
Okay, now I'm getting the clam.
Just handful. Okay, so I'm gonna pass it to my guys to shoot the photo. You can see. Are you struggling with it?
I don't know. I'm bad at doing presentation. What do you call this? Okay, you can take a look now.
Yeah, I need to get closer.
What do you think?
Hang on. I'm waiting for the video to load. To the point where you come in front. Ah, there you go. Okay, you're just coming in front right now.
Hi?
Oh, that looks good.
Do you hear me?
That looks good. Yes, that looks good.
That looks good?
Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, very beautiful.
Thanks. I'm gonna take picture and send it to you.
Yeah, you should share the photo on your Instagram as well, in your stories, and let people see how easy it is to make it. Yeah, it's really good. It looks
Sorry,
really good.
your voice is dropping out. I cannot really hear you now.
It looks really good.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Not really.
Just
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello, chef. Hey, chef.
Yeah, can you hear me now? No?
Yeah, I can hear you shouting from afar, but after that it's gone. Like, cannot hear anything anymore.
Cannot hear you either. So, oh well.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I cannot even see you. Do you see me? I mean,
Yeah, I see you.
your picture is loading. Still loading.
Okay. It seems okay. I'm watching the
Okay.
feed right now.
Can you leave and join? I mean, just before we end this, do you think you can leave first and join again? Jadi ini nih hasilnya crab noodle aku. Kita masih nungguin Chef Ivan. Dia masuk lagi ya. Tadi leave bentar. Kita nunggu ya.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I haven't seen anything yet. It's still blank.
Okay.
And
back up.
Your voice is breaking up.
Okay. I think everybody's logging into the system. That's why.
I think everyone in your restaurant is using your internet.
Yes, exactly. That's why.
That is the reason why it's not working.
Yes. Okay. Looking good.
I can't even hear you anymore.
Oh no, that's bad. Okay,
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna switch over to the phone.
Hello. Okay, you can leave first and you can try again. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now? Wait, hang on. Use the voice here directly.
Yeah. I see you now.
Yep. So this is that. Oh, wow. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Okay, you're going to use voice call, is it? Okay.
Sorry? I cannot hear you.
I can't even hear you anymore.
Yeah, so it's okay. I tell you what,
Hello. Um, Sorry ya guys, koneksinya putus lagi, tapi nggak apa-apa ya, kita udah selesai sih sebenarnya, cuman mau pamitan aja sama Chef Ivan-nya, dan bilangin terima kasih udah join. Aku coba cek dia dulu, bentar ya. Okay. I hope it works this time. Chef Ivan udah di sini. I hope it works this time.
Yes, can you hear me?
No.
No?
I don't really hear you.
Okay. It's okay. I think
It's
just do a...
Yeah, that's true. I think, yeah, as long as you can hear me, I think this is good. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, this is it. I hope you're not disappointed with my cooking. I'm going to send you the picture. And and thank you so much for being here and, just being so kind and generous for sharing your recipe with us. Yep. And just like, yep. And we hope to see you soon. And, we'll be talking.
Okay, sure. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, happy weekend.
Happy weekend as well.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. Yep. Jadi inilah akhir dari live cookingnya. Kebetulan Chef Ivan koneksinya down pas di saat dimana kita udah selesai masak ya. Jadi ini hasilnya, kalian yang di rumah harus tes. Ini wangi banget, enak. Aku udah pengen makan, tapi aku mau foto dulu. Jadi buat kalian yang di rumah, jika kalian udah tes masakan ini, boleh kabarin aku atau tag ke Chef Ivan juga. Okay? See you guys in another episode. We have more Christmas specials coming up, so stay tuned on Home Indonesia's Live Cooking. Bye-bye!